Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Mark from Solar Games, and today we're going to open some Dominaria United. This is going to be my first draft box opening, so you're going to go with me, and we're all going to learn about the set together. So usually, you're new to the channel. What we do is we start opening these, especially in the beginning videos. We're going to kind of do them slowly. And then just kind of enjoy the cards a little bit, understand what's in the set. Obviously, as we get more familiar with the cards, we're going to go faster, but for now, we're going to go slow. All right, let's set this up. And of course, every draft booster, set booster, and collective boosters do also come with box hoppers, so this is to be expected. These are the Japan print cards, boxes, and packs themselves. What that means is that the feel of the cards are going to be a little different, but also they have the pull tab. So these are the looser packs, right? So they'll feel a little bit loose. The cards will kind of jiggle around, and there's a pull tab up here. So the way to open these is not like normally the American ones where we open right here or up here, but the easiest way to actually is to take this grip right here and then pull it all the way down. And usually what I do is I kind of give it a hearty pull. The more that you kind of pull fast, the smoother or cleaner that packs comes out. So anyways, also you can enjoy my new Paramint mat. So let's get started. Okay, and all right, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so starting off, we get a token. That's the new soldier token. I think these artwork on the new set looks kind of realistic, right? It's kind of cool. All right, and of course we get the swamp. So as everyone knows, there's going to be stained glass art from the set for the lands, but in addition to that, there's just also normal lands as well. So the stained glass lands are actually more rare than you think they are. We're kicking it off with looks like a stained glass. So this is the showcase rare here, right? And then basically we go through with uncommon, 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 right? These three. And then here we go, just kind of looking through a little bit. These lands do look pretty nice. Yeah, the artwork of the set is just so far looks pretty interesting, right? But the other thing I love, it's just nothing beats the Japanese packs here. The Japanese cards are so nice. They're very smooth. They're just well cut. You can definitely feel the difference. All right. Ooh, look at that Phyrexian token here. Okay. So here's one of the stained glass lands. So this is a plains here. Pretty sweet. Okay. So Defiler of Vigor is our rare. And then we have Protect Negotiators, Runic Shot is our uncommon. Okay, Scoured, Battle Blessed. Okay, High Turner. We got walls now in this set too. That's nice. Okay, more walls. Okay, so it's quite a bit of walls, right? Enlist is the new mechanic, looks like. Lots of kicker stuff. Cool. Nice. All right, so pack 3. Elemental token, another stained glass. All right, here's our Compulsion Force. These are reprints, right? So yeah. All right, so there's the uncommons, tail swipe. Okay, yep. The other cool thing that I noticed about the basic lands, of course now I don't have one I can show you here, of those new dual lands is they have basic land and then the two land types on the type line. So I guess you can fetch them, and I guess Domain, the new mechanic, or not new, the returning mechanic, does care about it. Okay, rare. So I guess that's helpful, but otherwise, yeah, I mean, it's present now, right? So meteorite. Okay, here we go. All right. So I think we're gonna look closely at one of those lands, and then we're gonna speed up. Okay, a Johnny emblem. So there's 3, 4 maybe. There's our foil. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I remember the Japanese pack are always reversed, meaning you get the rare first. So if you want to open it up looking at the commons first, you do want to go like reverse. But I don't really mind here. All right, let's look at this land. So these are the new tap lands, tap duels, but notice they have the type lines, swamp and forest. So that could make a difference for some of the decks that care about it, but otherwise, I mean, it is just a tap duel, so, and it's in the common slot. It's really not gonna, you know, change your life here. All right, Shivan Reef is our rare. Okay. Some of this stained glass art, I feel, is actually really, really good. Like, it's really well done. It's got some nice detail to them. But the other ones are just kind of too dark. Like, I think Astor is one of those ones I don't like because it's just too dark. All right. Okay, Raven Man is our rare stained glass here. This one's kind of nice. I think Braids is my favorite so far of all the rares. Maybe I can look at one today in person. That'd be fun. These stained glass cards for the set, the showcase, does not include. Wow, I'm just getting all the stained glass versions. All right, Shauna, Purifying Blade, is our mythic for this box. That's kind of nice, actually. I like this. Like, she definitely feel like she could be on a on a wall in a church or something. Like, this is our, you know, warrior that helped save the earth or something, right? All right, or sorry, Dominaria. Save Dominaria, not Earth. We're not on the same plane. Okay, so Shauna is our first mythic rare and in the showcase. As I was saying, the showcase does not actually have, I'm going to redo my pile a little bit slightly here. Put the mythic rare here. I'm going to need some space for other mythics, so we'll do it like this. Okay. Yeah, rare's there. Okay. So as I was saying, this set doesn't actually have showcase cards in the common slot. So that's kind of nice. So really, showcase, I think, is just going to be 20 cards. It's just the 20 legendaries. In the uncommon slot, it's just the 20 legendary. The other thing I've noticed is so far, I noticed the stained glass foil versions of the lands are very rare. They don't, you know, so far, I mean, so what I'm told is you're supposed to get one of these per pack. Sorry, the stained glass happens at a fourth of the packs. So every 4 packs, you should get at least one stained glass as a foil. Okay, wow, I guess this is the box of, so here's another one. So we got Squee here, but it looks like this is the box of all the stained glass rares and mythics. So we're not getting normal rares and mythic, we're just getting all the stained glass versions, it looks like. Anyways, as I was saying, so these are happening at 25% chance on the packs. But in addition, okay, here's King in the foil, and then we have that. But in addition, to get a foil version of the stained glass seems to be quite rare. Seems to be like, I mean, so far nothing pulled, right? And what I'm hearing is that it is more rare than everyone thinks it is, I believe. So I don't know. I don't know what that means long term for those stained glass foils. They did hype it up in all the promos. So at this point, I'm sure it's definitely the thing that everyone wants to copy, or, you know, a play set of or something like that. Yeah, so land play sets are usually, I think you want to target like around 20 of each land, at least. Maybe at least 10 of each land. Okay, wow, 2 foil rares this box so far, pretty good. We are a little bit low on the mythic rare, so not to worry, we're still have about more than half of the box left. So this is still too early to tell, but yeah. In previous pack openings, you know, we're always expecting around, I want to say maybe 5-ish mythic rares a box, around 5. That's the number you want to see. Wow, okay. We are definitely going to get every single one of these in rare mythic, huh? Okay, here's another rare stained glass card. Wait a minute, I messed up the pile. All right, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. These are uncommons, these are the rares. But 4 of these rares in stained glass seems pretty high. I don't know if that's expected or that seems high. That seems higher than it should be, maybe. Okay, foil here. There's a new gate, by the way. The Thran portal is actually not just, I mean, it's interesting, but it's also a gate. So for all those people who are playing the gate decks, you have now more cards and options for your decks. So that support the gate support is very real right now, especially after Baldur's Gate. Yeah, if that's the deck you're playing, wow, look at this. This is a nice little stained glass card. It's cool. It's good. And notice the camera also focuses better on this set because there's a lot more like people's faces drawn on it. So seems to just work better for this. Maybe my lighting is better. Actually, that swamp is really nice. I mean, these stained glass lands are really pretty because they're just so detailed. They have all the components you care about. Okay, here we go. Mythic number 2. We have our Timeless Lotus. This is the new Lotus of the set. I think right now, set's so new. Still a lot of debates of whether this card is good or not. But the way to think about any cards is Wizards usually don't print cards that with the name Lotus in it and make it a bad card. So that's usually how that works. Okay, here we go. We have the completed Ajani. So this is that new Ajani Planeswalker. Very similar to your Tamio. He's also completed, so he has a special casting cost that allows you to kind of pay life. It's not quite Phyrexian mana, but it is colored mana. So there you go. Mythic number 3 for this box so far. All right. Zombie. Cool. All right. Okay, Worm Token. Island. Yeah, after seeing the stained glass lands, I don't think I want to play with normal basic lands anymore. These just look so good, like in a deck. Like I'll show you the fanning of these later. Ooh, okay. All right, we got a pretty sweet pack here. All right, so first up we have Karn's Legacy. That's a borderless. It's a little dark. It's actually quite dark. But anyways, this is the Karn Living Legacy Planeswalker in, I guess this is the showcase. Borderless? Well, it is borderless, right? So, yeah, it's borderless and foil. So this is kind of like the full Monty you can get with a card like this. My only issue is, I don't know why, but this foiling is just so dark. Like, it looks good, but it's kind of just okay. Right? And here's our Jorah. So she is our inventor. It's pretty good. I like these little boxes too. This like almost like history or something. It reminds me of when they did the showcase for Zendikar Rising, and like if you remember, you get like a Jace or who else was in there? But basically you get those cards and they had their like past history kind of etched in, so it looks really nice. Anyways, there's braids, but it's not the braids I'm thinking of. I think I'm thinking of the showcase one. This looks a lot more interesting. It's actually quite similar to that picture too. So, yeah. All right. Okay, Mythic number 5 is going to be Silverback Elder. Oh, wait, hold on. That's a foil. Yeah, these foils from Japan boxes tend to be a little dark. Let's see if we can get a focus on here. There you go. Nice, look at that. It's kind of cool. I remember as a kid, I played with the Ancient Silverback card all the time, so it's kind of cool to see a callback to this card. It's pretty strong. I think like 2 green for 5/7, and whenever you cast your next creature spell, it's going to do a bunch of stuff like destroy artifacts, gain life, give you a lot of options. It could be, though, the problem is that with this card, is you drop it on that turn, like turn 5, it doesn't do anything that turn. So maybe you have to wait one more turn afterwards. Maybe that's just in some ways not good enough. So I'm not sure, but that's something to to think about here. Yeah. All right. So here we go. All right. Wow. Here's another foil. Phasing of Zephyr. And of course, Aether Channeler is our rare here. Okay, 3 uncommons and 10 commons or 12 commons. I forget how many. 15 cards, 1 rare, 3 uncommons. So it's got to be 11, right? Math is good. Right. Angel, Island. See, no foil land so far. No foil stained glass. So maybe the foil stained glass are like 1 a box. If it's that rare, man, this is gonna be okay. So if it's actually that rare, I think everyone's mispricing it. Anyways, mythic number is this 6 now? Wow. Okay, this box is actually becoming very spicy now. Okay, one of the dragons, legendary dragons, mythic number 6. This one's this card's interesting, right? It has flying, has ward, gives your other dragons ward. So maybe, I mean, if you can do over damage, you can create dragons. But the problem is, how do you do excess damage? That's going to be key for this card. If there's no way to do excess damage, then this card isn't that great, because all you're doing is just getting a 5/5 dragon for a very difficult casting cost. Okay. Oh, nice. Look at this. So we have a borderless cave. All right, let's check this out. So all these borderless, or is this extended art? This is borderless, right? This is so hard to tell. No, that's borderless, or at least alternate art. Yeah, it's a different artwork. So I think that's right. I think this is a borderless. Oh boy, all the wizards, different formats always confuse me. But here we go. We'll drop that right there. 3 packs to go for this box, and yeah, so far, I mean, as you can see, this is the standard expected rates. Okay. Chandler, 2 of these, okay. All right, 2 packs to go, but so far we pulled 1, 2, 3, 6 mythic rares. It is a little bit low in the normal frames, so usually these other special frames are just bonuses. So I guess maybe Wizards starting to count these bonus frame pulls also as mythic rares, because otherwise technically this box is a 4 mythic rare box, which is a little bit low. So anyways, all right, yep, 4 mythic rares confirmed. Yep, all right, so there you have it. That's the first box we opened. It's a little bit slower, learning with me as we go. Did we get a Johnny emblem here? I'm actually kind of curious. We did, okay. This is curious. I wonder if the emblems come with the boxes now, because I've heard rumors where if you have like a Johnny Planeswalker, then you're going to open an emblem not in the same pack, but in the same box. So if you're playing with a crowd, like you're drafting this box, you could essentially somebody will have the emblem that you need. So that's what I heard rumor wise. I'm not sure if that's confirmed though. But anyways, there you go. As you can see, these lands here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, pretty much 25%, 36 packs, right? So 9 is your expected value. Sometimes you go higher, sometimes you go lower. That's somewhat expected. So yeah, anyways, we're gonna have more boxes of these opening, but for now, that will be this video. See you next time.